1992, Praia Grande, Brazil. A car folds around a tree. Inside, a father, a mother, and a baby boy, 4 months old. They survive, all three. 26 years later, that baby is the most expensive footballer who has ever lived. And that is not the part of the story that will break your heart. Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. was born in 1992 into a family with almost nothing. His father had been a footballer, a lower league one. He never made it. They shared a house with relatives. At times there was no electricity. His mother worked. His father worked. Mechanic, salesman, whatever came. There is a story his family tells, that when money ran out, his mother would put food on the plates of the children first, and that the boy would eat last, or not at all, and say he wasn't hungry. He learned football where there was no grass. Futsal. A hard court, a heavy ball, 4 walls, no space, no mercy. That is where the tricks came from. Not from showing off, from surviving in a room the size of a garage with 5 boys trying to take the ball off you. He was 11 when Santos signed him, the club of Pelé. Real Madrid offered a fortune to take him to Spain at 14. His father said no, not yet. This is the part nobody tells you. His father had watched his own career end with nothing. So when the money came for his son, he did not spend it. He built a system, contracts, advisors, a shield around a teenager who was about to become the most watched footballer on earth. Every deal Neymar ever signed went through his father first, and people mocked it. They called it greed. They called it control. It was a man who had failed, refusing to let his son fail the same way. At 17, he was Brazil's future. At 19, he was scoring goals that ran round the world before anyone had a name for going viral. Barcelona, Messi, Savarese, 211 goals between 3 men in a single season, the most any front three had ever scored in Spain. A Champions League, a treble. He was 23 and he had already won everything. So he left. 222 million euros, Paris. Double the world record. Nobody has ever cost more. He did not go for money. He went because in Barcelona he would always be the second man. He wanted his own team, his own Ballon d'Or, his own story. He got the team. He never got the rest, because his body kept choosing the worst possible moment. A fractured vertebra at the 2014 World Cup, carried off the pitch in tears in his own country, with the trophy in reach. A broken metatarsal before the Champions League knockouts. Then again, ankle, hamstring, groin, then the knee. The cruciate ligament, the one that takes a year and gives back less. He was not lazy. He was not soft. He was a small man in a game that had decided he was fair game, and every year the leg he stood on gave a little more. This week in New Jersey, Brazil went out of the World Cup. Neymar came off the bench. And in the final seconds, from the penalty spot, he scored. The last goal of Brazil's tournament, and almost certainly the last World Cup goal of his life. Nobody celebrated. The boy who ate last is Brazil's all-time leading scorer, and he will never lift the one thing he wanted. They will tell you he wasted it. They will not tell you what it cost him to give this much. This is pitch to glory. Who should we tell next? Drop a name below.